What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Let's Get It Gaming Daily News with your boy Joe for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. We have 4 stories. I lied. I have 5 stories on the list for you today. So let's jump in to story number uno. Story number uno comes from IGN's Wesley Evenpool, the usual prospects of the gaming industry. Microsoft reportedly approved new game from Hellblade 2 developer Ninja Theory. Microsoft has reportedly approved a new game from Hellblade 2 developer Ninja Theory and has no plans to close the studio. Windows Central reports that this new game from the Cambridge, UK-based developer is in addition to Project Mara, the already announced upcoming psychological horror game that takes place entirely in a single upscale apartment. There are no plans whatsoever to close the studio anytime soon. Windows Central added, IGN has asked Microsoft for comment. Microsoft today released Ninja Theory's Hellblade 2 4.5 years after it was announced and 6 years after Microsoft bought the studio, bringing it into the Xbox Game Studios fold. IGN's Hellblade 2 review returned an 8 out of 10. We said Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is another Viking-worthy feast for the senses that meets the high bar set by its predecessor, even if it'll never really manage to clear it. This is cool. I played Hellblade 1. I didn't finish it, but I played it for a while. Actually, there's some videos on the channel if you want to check them out. I liked it. It was a fun concept. I was actually having a lot of fun with it. I don't know why I dropped off. I think other games I just jumped into, but it's cool. And honestly, I'm excited. I love a good psychological thriller too. The fact that they're making one of those is really cool. And I'm looking forward to see what other games that studio comes out with. So hopefully we get some news on it soon. Maybe at the Summer Games Fest. I guess we'll see. Let's jump into story number 2. This comes from IGN's Wesley Evenpool as well. PlayStation London Studios issues a heartfelt goodbye after Sony Studios closure. PlayStation London Studios has issued a heartfelt goodbye after the closure of the veteran developer amid significant cuts across Sony's gaming business. In February, Sony announced a significant round of layoffs affecting around 900 staff, or about 8% of its global PlayStation workforce. The layoffs impact a number of PlayStation studios, including Insomniac, Naughty Dog, Guerrilla, and Firesprite, but PlayStation's London studio was hit hardest with a notice of closure. Now, the official PlayStation London studio Twitter account has issued a statement thanking the players for their support. This is an quote. For over 20 years, London Studios has been home to some exceptionally talented and wonderful people in the games industry. As we close the doors and all go forward to new adventures, we wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to all the past and present players and colleagues who have supported us over the years. We've had one wild and wonderful journey, end quote. I just want to throw this in there because I want to get some acknowledgments out, and go check out that X or Twitter page if you're on Twitter. Give it a like or comment. You know, good for the studio. It's unfortunate that they're closing, but they are a talented group of people, and they will for sure find other prospects throughout the industry. And I look forward to seeing what they come up with next. But until then, let's jump into story number 3. Story number 3. This comes from Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson. New details on Valve's new game Deadlock. First rumors and leaks about Valve's new game Deadlock appeared online last week. They're primarily originated from Twitter user Gabe Follower, who posted some information and images of the new game. Seemingly, Gabe Follower has since been told not to share any further details on the game, likely because he shared images that were NDA and has potentially received a legal notice. However, Insider Gamer has been provided further information on the game, including gameplay footage, which has been shared with us under the condition that it does not go public. We can confirm that the claims from Gabe Follower are legitimate and that the game is named Deadlock and is currently in the alpha stage. Officially, the game is described as an early development build with lots of experimental gameplay features and art assets. As already leaked, the game is a 6v6 third-person hero-based shooter. Heroes include magicians, robots, creatures, humans, and more. There are currently 19 different heroes, each with different abilities and playsets, playstyles that you'd come to expect from a MOBA, including ranged healers, tanks, assassins, etc. Players have described the game to me as being very similar to Dota in terms of its gameplay loop and mechanics. This includes killing enemies and creeps to get the in-game currency of souls, which allows you to buy items to make your hero stronger. According to sources, both creeps and enemies will spawn soul upon death, which floats up and away when they die. You collect the most souls by shooting at them. Souls that float away still provide a small amount of souls currency. As for creeps, they are spawned randomly throughout the map, including a larger AI boss in the middle of the map. Some players also outlined that there is also a spirit urns, which players can deposit in the middle of the map to give the whole team more souls. The spirit urn carrier is visible to all players on the minimap. It is unclear when the game will be released, but based on its current state, I wouldn't be surprised to see it released sometime in 2025. I just wanted to throw this in there because I loved Valve when they did Left 4 Dead. I used to play that with my friends non-stop when I was growing up, and I'm interested to see what they do next. I thought it was a cool little story, and it just added some interesting ideas and an interesting concept, I guess, to the gaming space. But with that being said, let's jump into story number 4. This comes from IGN's Wesley Yenpool, excuse me. New Elden Ring Shadows of Erdtree trailer gives story fans plenty to chew over. Highly anticipated Elden Ring DLC Shadows of Erdtree has a new trailer that unveils the game's story and gives lore fans plenty to think about. The CGI trailer reveals the tyranny of Messmer's Flame. Publishers Bandai Namco said, "Come tarnish Misquell and his followers await in the realm of shadows when Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree launches on June 21st." So that's cool. I just want to throw this in there because I know there's a lot of Elden Ring fans. If you guys want to see the gameplay trailer, you should go check it out. I'm not going to watch it here because honestly, I'm not a big Elden Ring fan. I'm not a big FromSoft fan. Nothing against the studio at all. I know their games are incredible from what I've read, but it's just not my style of gameplay. I'm really bad at those like fantasy. I'm probably Elden Ring fans are going to destroy me, but I'm not a big fan of like that fantasy, that I forget, like the Souls-like vibe. It's just, I don't know, it never hit with me. I don't have the patience for it, and I get aggravated really easy when I can't beat a boss. So thus I have never jumped into an Elden Ring or a FromSoft game in general. But let's jump into story number 5. This comes from GameSpot's Blair Marnell. This is an interesting story. I thought I would just throw this in there because I don't know, I liked it. IGN buys Gamer Network sites, layoff in progress. The gaming media landscape has just gotten a lot more consolidated. IGN Entertainment has purchased Gamer Network's digital brands, which include Eurogamer, GameIndustry.biz, Rock Paper Shotgun, VG247, and Dicebreaker. As a result, the acquisition layoffs for some of the affected sites have already begun. Brendan Sinclair, the popular managing editor of GameSpot, GamesIndustry.biz, was among the employees who were let go. The news was shared with a number of sites, including the IGN-owned GamersIndustry.biz. Gamer Network was founded by Rupert and Nick Lumen in 1999. Alongside the launch of Eurogamer, Gamer Network expanded to include the previous mentioned sites, and also owns a portion of Outside Xbox Digital Foundry, as well as Hookshot, which includes Nintendo Life, Push Square, Pure Xbox, and Time Extension under its sites. Gamer Network was initially sold to ReedPop in 2018 before the company signaled its intent to sell Gamer Network's assets in late 2023. ReedPop had been behind the planned relaunch of E3 in 2023, partnering with ESA to produce the show. However, it was subsequently canceled, and E3 was killed off for good the following year. I just threw this in there because I don't know. I know I report a lot of stories from IGN, And I thought you guys should all know if I ever have stories from Eurogamer, GameIndustry.biz, or any of those other sites. It's probably an IGN overlord, but it is what it is. It's interesting. It sucks that people are getting laid off, but as I always say, whenever there is layoffs, it only it sucks, but it opens opportunities for these creators, these writers, these videographers, whatever the people that work for these companies. It gives them an opportunity to expand their skill set and try some other new things for different industries, or the same industry but different companies within that industry. I know it's terrible, but at least you have this thing. Most of them will have the skill set to hopefully venture out and keep writing stories and articles and keeping the gaming news coming. But with that being said, that is going to be the end of the Let's Get It Gaming Daily News for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, give me that subscribe, hit that little notification so you know when the next video comes out. I do apologize if I was a little nasally sounding. I don't know what is going on right now, but my allergies are destroying me. My nose is running non-stop. It is aggressive. It is brutal, but that is neither here nor there. But once again, thank you all for watching. And remember, I love you, I appreciate you, and I respect you. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. And keep on gaming. Peace!